NBC Sports presents NASCAR. Tonight, it's the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. Twice a year, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series comes home to the Daytona International Speedway, a 2.5-mile track where names like Petty, Pearson, Yarborough, Gordon, Elliott, and Jarrett have celebrated victory on the sport's grandest stage. But for fans, the golden history of Daytona was tarnished on February 18th, when the racing world was robbed of its greatest hero. Tonight, 43 teams and 180,000 fans have gathered to witness stock car racing's most daring challenge and salute its most dynamic star, Dale Earnhardt. Hello, everyone. I'm Bill Weber, along with 1975 Daytona 500 champion Benny Parsons. Welcome to Daytona, and welcome to NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR. We're thrilled to be here, and along with our partners at TNT Sports, we'll be here for each and every of the next 20 races, taking you all the way to the Winston Cup Championship in Atlanta. Now, tonight, one of the sport's brightest evenings is certainly saddened by one of its darkest moments. This is the first Winston Cup race here at Daytona since Dale Earnhardt was killed in a crash at the conclusion of the Daytona 500 back in February. Certainly, Dale Earnhardt is on the minds of a lot of fans and a lot of teams. But, Benny, these teams have come here to work as well as remember.
Well, they're here for one thing, to try to win the race. You can't hardly find someone in the garage here to talk about Earnhardt. They want to talk about loose, tight, racing terms for something they can do to their car to make sure that it wins.
You ready to take the fans all the way to the championship?
I'm ready, Bill.
Well, one guy that knows about celebrating the Winston Cup Championship in Atlanta is Dale Jarrett, and he's standing by with Dave Burns.
And Bill, the other thing that I want to know from Dale, he knows about celebrating, but he's also been on the track already this week, Dale, and last night in final practice, we want to know, what was it like out there?
Well, it was a little bit wild at times, but it was, you know, we got a job to do here tonight. And, you know, we know there's a lot of people, a lot of different emotions here. And we all realize that, you know, our hero is gone, but he would want us to carry on and show a good race as he would put on here tonight. And what I saw was a lot of competition out there. It's you can pass, but you can get past very easy, too. So we're going to see if we can get our UPS Ford up front. And you're not going to be able to stay there all the time, but hopefully at the right time at the end of 400 miles, we can have it there.
Sounds like Dale might be one of the people that think there are 43 possible winners out here tonight. And Marty Snider's with another one.
Well, Dave, while Dale Jarrett has struggled at Daytona, this man, Rusty Wallace, has 2 consecutive top 5 finishes. Now, Rusty, this car you're using tonight, same car you used at Talladega, but it's amazing the work that has gone into this thing since Talladega. 800 man-hours have gone into this car. It went to the wind tunnel. We were there with it. A, is the car better? And B, are you amazed that all that work goes into it?
Well, first of all, believe it or not, the car feels about the same, but, you know, we tore the car up a little bit in the 500, and it got a couple door marks on it in Talladega, and Robin is probably the world's best in the wind tunnel. I think he's one of the best. And there's so much work they try to get lower drag, they try to get more downforce, and they don't quit till they get something. Like you said, what was it, 3 pounds or 3 counts of drag, and that's about it for 800 hours. So our guys don't quit. I'll tell you, they really work hard at it.
A lot of work goes into these race cars before they come to the racetrack. Rusty Wallace will start 24th tonight. Now to Matt Yoakum with the NASCAR Winston Cup Series points leader.
And Jeff Gordon is also the winningest active restrictor plate driver in NASCAR history, and also best in class Chevrolet. You start 5th tonight, but I talked to your crew chief, Robbie Loomis. He said you made, and this team made, wholesale changes on this race car. How concerned are you about your chances tonight, Jeff?
Well, I knew that if we didn't make some big changes that we were going to be in trouble. The car was real loose in traffic. And, you know, we brought this car because we knew it would be a good handling race car. So we just need to make some changes. Luckily, we got 2 teammates out there, Terry Labonte and Jerry Nadeau. They had a little bit different setup, so we were able to, you know, talk to them, share some information. And I feel really good about the changes that we made and got a good starting position. So hopefully we can be there all night and have a good, strong finish when this thing's over. Maybe even win this Pepsi 400.
Jeff Gordon starts 5th, looking for his 5th Daytona victory. Bill Weber.
Thanks, Matt. This is the 17th race of the Winston Cup season. Did you miss any of the first 16? Well, here are all the highlights in 37 seconds.
Finally, Michael Waltrip is going to win.
Full of hustle, Steve Park is full of heart.
Actually, we won in Vegas in a million. Kevin Harvick on the outside.
The UPS Ford set to deliver at Darlington.
Sadler set to pull off the Bristol upset. Bobby Hamilton is in the lead at Talladega.
Rusty Wallace has dominated the second half of this race.
Stewart's going to win the Pontiac Excitement 400. Jeff Gordon breaks out of a season-long slump.
Ricky Rudd, this will be a popular win, and Tony Stewart will win.
Hope you got all that, BP. How about your favorite moment from the first part of the season?
You know, this has been a kind of a confusing season, Bill, because it looked like Dale Jarrett, with those 3 victories in 4 races, was going to run away with the points championship. And then he started having trouble. As the slower he got, the faster his teammate Ricky Rudd got. And meanwhile, Jeff Gordon has kind of been consistent all the way along. And now he is our points leader. In the last 6 weeks, he has been the story.
Yes, he has. And a lot of stories will unfold here tonight. 43 drivers getting ready to take the green flag. Of course, one of the big names missing from this field, Dale Earnhardt. He had so much success at this racetrack. He'll be remembered all around the track this evening, up until the checkered flag and for many hours after, and as we continue to the final moments of the season. He's remembered by his fans, his competitors, and most of all, his friends.
That tough guy, intimidator image, made it just give him that. He earned that.
You always get excited about going to Daytona and driving through the tunnel. And I'm not sure that excitement's going to be there this time.
I missed him so much in victory lane, not getting that squeeze or that hug I was going to get. For some people, maybe it'll be hard to go to Daytona because it'll remind them of him, but, you know, I've never forgotten.